1220 KHTS, your hometown station. I'm Janice Murray, and we're back with Chuck Morris and the Traveling Veterans Memorial Wall. Now, Chuck, this is such an exciting time for not just the veterans that live in Santa Clarita, and we know that we have one of the highest populations of veterans living here in Santa Clarita, so that makes this all the more meaningful. But we've got this historic event that is going to take place at the Valencia Town Center in the parking lot from September 26th through the 29th. And we were talking about how the evenings are going to unfold.
Exactly.
And we mentioned that there are opportunities because the 58,238 names that are on this wall, and that is every name that is on the original full-size wall, will be announced or read off.
Exactly.
So,
and I'll tell you a quick thing about that. I had printed up all 58,238 names. Took 800 pages.
I was going to ask, what size document did that end up being?
Took about 800 pages to do this, and I was 3-hole punching.
Good Lord, bless your heart.
To put them in a binder because I needed to give it to Total Financial Solutions because they are sponsoring the reading of the names,
which
with
we
Boy
want to
Scouts
love
and
them.
so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. And as I'm putting this together, and I'm
that was part of the year that took you to get this thing. That was what you were doing, right?
I'm thinking that, and I said this earlier today, that these are not 58,238 names.
No, they're not.
These are 58,238 people
Lives
that I had in my hands, and I started to tear up. I mean, realizing that they're just not a name; they are people. Mm-hmm. And
that those names and those people represent even more people because you've got all the loved ones, the wives, the spouses, the children, the grandchildren.
And this is the reason that we felt through our committees that we wanted to read all 58,238 names. And we do still need volunteers to do this. This whole event would not happen without volunteers anyhow.
Absolutely.
And if you want to tell them the website,
two bits of information. If you want to be a part of the event, whether it's volunteering to do some help with the setting up, or I'm sure they'll be giving out water, or there'll be things all through the 4 days. But if you specifically have a heart for wanting to read some of those names, they're working in 30-minute segments, and you can get more information or go ahead and sign up online at www.tf like Frank, S like Sally, Wealth. That's Total Financial Solutions Wealth.com, or you can call 661-753-9683. I will take that information and post it on the KHTS Nonprofit Spotlight page, as well as the KHTS radio station's page. If you didn't get a chance to write that down, I'll repeat it again before we go out of this show. But that is the way to call up or go online, sign up, so that you can be a part of those special individuals that we're going to be reading names in 30-minute segments over the 4 days.
And then if they want to volunteer for other things, just go to scvvietnamwall.com.
Excellent.
And hit volunteer, and it'll take you to the city. Mm-hmm. And the city has a volunteer committee that will list all of the things that are available for volunteering for the wall. So we've got both going, either reading of the names, which is one group, and we've got the volunteers for everything else, as you mentioned, dog sitting, which people say, dog sitting? Yeah, there'll be people that are going to bring their dogs. And we're going to need people to watch them while they go to the wall and do their emotional thing and whatever. And so we have that. We have computer operators we need. We have parking directors. There's just a varied amount of different items that are available for volunteers. And of course, being open 24 hours a day, we do need a lot of volunteers for all hours. And by the way, there is no charge for this. And,
I understand. I love that you said
right.
that, because I didn't ask.
Yeah,
I didn't have it on my notes,
exactly,
but we want everyone to know it's open,
Yeah,
it's
it is
free.
open to the public,
Free to the
and
public.
we will have a lot of information booths that'll be set up. We figure there'll be close to about 40 booths that will be set up to give information for veterans.
Oh, excellent.
And also, we'll have some veterans groups that will have booths that will be selling items to raise money for their various veterans group.
Okay.
And it will be set up for the whole 4 days. So they'll be able to get any kind of information, plus we'll have chaplains that'll be there for anybody that needs to talk about any type of grief or whatever, because this will be a very emotional thing.
Oh, absolutely.
And there will be
I'm
people
sure.
there that will want to talk to a chaplain, and we will have that for them
It
also.
sounds like you've thought of everything, Chuck. I'm
Well, we
impressed.
kind of try to put the whole thing together with the help of all the committees that we have, and
And you've got the benefit of the fact that this wall is moving constantly, so
right,
you
exactly.
have other cities or other places that
Exactly.
have done it.
And we're fortunate enough that the person that's going to be bringing this here actually is the CEO of the AVTT, the American Veterans Traveling Tribute. He
Wow.
actually, in fact, is going to be the gentleman that's going to be bringing the wall here.
Excellent.
So
We're in good
we'll have
hands.
his expertise, exactly.
We're in
yeah.
good hands. We are on a special show today, a special 9/11 show, highlighting the Traveling Veterans Memorial Wall with Chuck Morris. We're going to take a break. We'll come back and talk more with Chuck on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS.